Hello, thank you for joining me. Okay, it's Tuesday now, the 6th of February. So let's see what two cards we have got today for our tarot reading. Okay. Oh, we've got a pair of kings. Okay, we got the King of Cups and the King of Swords. Well, that's very interesting, isn't it, to get two kings like that? I don't know, is that good in poker? I don't know. But for tarot, it certainly is a very big message, isn't it? What do you make of that? Have you got two men in your life? Or maybe they're two aspects of the same person. You know what, court cards, I know a couple of you say it's quite helpful how I explain the cards to you. If you are new to tarot or learning tarot, even as a seasoned tarot reader, you do see the court cards and think, oh, okay, what does that mean? Because they have got so many different interpretations. All right. So this is a collective message. So I'm going to give the different messages that they could be. So the first and most obvious thing is that they can actually be people in your life, okay? The King of Cups is traditionally somebody that is in control of their emotions, can understand other people's emotions very well, and perhaps can even, I wouldn't say manipulate people's emotions, but understand how people are behaving and what emotions are at play there. So they would be very understanding if somebody was grieving or somebody was angry. It wouldn't potentially make them, you know, feed off of those emotions, but they would really understand that person. Okay, with the King of Swords, it's a very analytical person, somebody that really does know their mind. The downside of that is that they can know their mind so well that they're incapable of believing that anybody else would have a thought or an opinion that was different from them. So there's those kind of double-edged swords there for the King of Swords. So yeah, it can be a person. It can also be an aspect of our personality that we're being called on. Now, obviously, or called to be like. When the kings come out, it is a very masculine energy. So, you know, if you're a female watching this, you may not relate to these kind of king, dominant male figures that they are. But sometimes in life, you know, we do have to put our big girls' pants on or our big boys' pants and be the one that takes charge of a situation. Maybe taking, you know, the moral high ground is something that you might need to do, which would be very King of Swords. Or maybe it could be diffusing an argument because you can totally understand all the points of view involved and the reactions that they are getting, which would be very King of Cups. You know, they are that kind of leadership qualities that we sometimes have to be, even if we don't want to be. And of course, the other thing that these court cards can be is a situation. It's a situation that comes into our life that almost causes us to see things from this point of view, you know. So let's think of an example for the King of Swords. It might be suddenly realising that you have to be the person that makes a decision to move forward with this particular thing that's come into your life, if that makes sense. So, you know, a situation coming in has presented itself and you need to be the person that really thinks it through before making the decision. And that can be for you, it could be for your family, it could be a team leader as in your job or something, you know, running a project, something like that, where you're having to be the person that makes that decision as to what happens with this particular situation that's presented itself. Of course, King of Cups, if we're not being the King of Swords, can almost be that calm. The situation around him is very turbulent. We've got a ship kind of in the back there on the very wavy sea, but he is the calm, constant thing in the middle of everything, in the middle of all the chaos and the drama. He is the steady hand that sees everybody else or see themselves through that situation. Okay, so that's lots of different scenarios of when the King of Cups and the King of Swords come into our life. But we have got both of these coming in, which is, you know, whatever's going on, multiply it. It's something very big, isn't it? It's a really big occasion when you've got two kings turn up at it, certainly. So one thing that I'm being drawn to think about here is that the King of Swords is an air sign. And we've got a lot of Aquarian energy going on at the minute, and I do really feel like that's something to do with it. I was reading something today that, you know, there's some unusual energy that's going to throw a few bits of, you know, unexpected things to us. So I feel like that is the message here. I'm just being given the image of when you suddenly see somebody famous and it just makes you just go all a bit mad for a minute, doesn't it? And silly. I feel like that's the sort of tarot equivalent here when we've got these two kings showing up for us, because that's a really big deal, isn't it? They're showing up for us, to help us. And, you know, that's very kind of them, isn't it? So, you know, I always feel like it's an important thing to say that the universe has got your back. So however these show up in your world today, whether it is your inner qualities coming out to be them, or it's a situation or something that's been handed to you that's you know, requiring this kind of power and strength that we denote with the kings, or if it is other people around you that you're getting this energy from, I feel like that's the message, that it's tying in with the Aquarian energy that we've got going on as we move up to the new moon at the end of this week. And I also feel like it's reminding you that the universe has got your back. Yeah, because you have got two very powerful characters coming in here. And I feel like, you know, if you've got one on each shoulder, whatever happens today, you're going to be looked out for and looked after, and also maybe have that inner strength to know that you have the ability to completely look after yourself, whatever happens, or whatever comes your way. So take that as a really positive sign. Good luck, whatever does happen today. I'd be very interested to know how the King of Swords or Cups play out in your world today. So do send me a message. I'm here every day, so I'll be back again tomorrow with another reading for you. Okay, have a lovely day. Bye for now.